What's going on is Now Knows Wrestling. I want to do top 10 matches of 2024. In my opinion, no order. I'm getting this done. This is December 30th. I just want to do this before the year is out. I just want to give appreciation for the best WWE matches I've seen in this year. In my opinion, I'm not doing an order. Personally, it's just too stressful. I want to enjoy this. So, let's get into it. Let's just get this out the way. This match right here is easily the greatest WrestleMania main event of all time. I didn't put the match card because when you see this picture, you know exactly what match this is. I'm probably going to put my reaction to this match in the video.
Let's go! 1, 2, 3, we fucking hit!
But this is professional mother effing wrestling right here. You build two guys that are easily the top guys, and I don't care what you watch. These are the guys in wrestling right now. This is Stone Cold and Rock. This is Hogan and Macho. These are these guys right now. And they went out there and showed you why they're these guys. With all the shenanigans that happened at the end of this match, people ignore the amazing wrestling that happened before that. Because these two have a chemistry that it's almost unbelievable that they say they barely talk to each other. They wrestle like they're best friends. And Cody winning is probably my high point where I felt like a kid again. And at 30 years old, or I'll be 30 in a month, that was amazing to have that feeling watching anything because television sucks. And these guys gave me a reason to emotionally invest. Hard-hitting banger right here for the IC belt. Sheamus, Ludwig Kaiser, Braun Breaker. This was awesome. I think Ludwig Kaiser or Braun Breaker are going to main event of WrestleMania one day, and we're going to look back at matches like these and say, you know what? I've seen it. And this is exactly what I want out of the mid-card in WWE. I want guys wrestling like they want to prove themselves. Sheamus is already proven, but I got to respect Sheamus for the fact that he gets in there and he puts his body on the line as if he's a new guy, and that's why you love people like this. Another one, if wrestling is about moments, this is one of the greatest moments of the year. You could throw this in the top 5 emotional moments of the year, right up there with, Cody winning and Bryan Danielson's last match if you watch AEW. This was awesome. Seeing Jey Uso win a well-deserved Intercontinental title after a great match, a banger of a match. I can't say enough about this moment. I jumped out of my chair because I did not expect the 3 to go down. And even if you watch this clip, when you hear the ref count 3, there's almost this half a millisecond of disbelief in people because nobody thought they were actually going to pull the trigger, and they did it in an amazing fashion. This is a perfect match. You want to talk about hard hitting? You want to talk about physical? Last Monster Standing was a joy to watch. This felt like an old school Raw. This felt like the Attitude Era. This was everything I needed it to be. I want to see two massive human beings try to destroy each other. This was the match. I think this is another match that is going to age beautifully. And again, it did wonders for Braun Strowman, who's having a great run on SmackDown as I make this video. Bronson Reed has had a hell of a year, and I think this is just one of the great moments he had. He's been awesome, and I think his comeback, because of things like this, is going to be amazing. This match was great. I can't say enough. I watch this back all the time. I mean, we were obviously going to get to this match at some point. This is amazing. This was a perfect Hell in a Cell. This felt like an old school Hell in a Cell. They made the Hell in a Cell brutal again. This match made me a CM Punk fan. I was never a huge CM Punk fan, but watching this match, watching the build to this match made me understand that CM Punk understands wrestling on a savant level, on a GOAT level. And what he did and what him and Drew did in this night, it was nothing short of amazing. Drew has shown himself to be one of the top heels in wrestling right now. I don't care what company you watch. Almost nobody's doing it like Drew is right now. You could argue he's the wrestler of the year. This match it's a perfect Hell in a Cell match. It's one of those matches that if somebody's not into wrestling, they don't know wrestling, and you show them this will get them into it because this was awesome. Next, Gunther Priest. This is one of those matches where this is the WWE making a guy in a loss. And I thought that's what's unique about this match is Damian Priest lost this match. But I had more admiration and respect for Damian Priest, the character, leaving this match. And that's how good of a match it is when the guy that loses can get over as well. this holds a special spot to me because Gunther is probably my favorite in-ring wrestler. I think Cody's my favorite as the overall package of a professional wrestler. When we talking between those ropes, I don't think there's anybody better than Gunther right now. And this match is just yet another example. I liked everything about it. People are tired of the Finn rivalry, and I get it. But the way they made Damian Priest look like a monster and made it seem like without Finn, Gunther would not have won this match. This is execution at its finest in wrestling. They had a goal. They went out there, and these two executed perfectly. Love everything about this match. And it has great replay value. Another good match. I thought this was excellent. I am a huge LA Knight fan. This was big for me to watch him finally win a U.S. belt. I thought the match was perfect. I thought him and Logan Paul got off to a hot start when you watch this match, and they kept the intensity there the whole match. LA Knight, big win. I popped in the house like a maniac. This is just one of those things for me that's just like, it couldn't get better. SummerSlam was a really good show, actually. You're going to see a few SummerSlam matches on here, but this was probably my favorite one because this was just perfect. Not many people might agree with me on this, but I got Nia Jax and Bayley in my top 10. The reason I do is because I thought Nia Jax had an amazing year up to this point. She's still having a great year. But the build to this and this match and her winning, one, it restored the feeling of King and Queen of the Ring, which is an underrated factor here. Bayley is amazing, and she made Nia Jax look like $1 million. This is probably one of Nia Jax's best outings since the Elimination Chamber with Rhea, which could have been on this list, but I think her winning the title is kind of better. I think she deserves it. I think she's been a great champion. Tiffany Stratton will eventually cash in on her, but I don't think this reign was anything to sneeze at. She has come across as somebody who is hard to beat and is dominant, and that's what she is. So I loved everything about this. This right here is mainly here for the moment. Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns on the same team against Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa. I watched this match in awe of the fact that this is something we were actually getting, and they delivered. I thought Cody's little salute and jump onto the announce table onto Jacob was awesome. It was a nice character. How do you say this? It illustrated the characters between the two of them, that even though he went through this battle with Roman Reigns, he would still put his body on the line for Roman Reigns to win this match. I thought that's an underrated part of that match. I hate this word, but if we're going to use aura, the aura of Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes on the same team is something that I don't think we'll capture again. It was perfect. I loved everything about it. And last but not least, my two favorite wrestlers battling it out for the Crown Jewel Championship. A lot of people don't like the Crown Jewel title. I don't mind it. I understand that WWE is a multi-billion-dollar company. Certain moves are just going to be business moves. This is one of those things. I thought the Crown Jewel title was cool. I like the fact that they're not going to walk around with that big goofy-ass belt for a year. It's stupid. But this was perfect, old school, Smash Mouth. I don't even want to say Smash Mouth. This was just old school, great wrestling. Like, everything about this was to a T. You could tell these are two great wrestling minds in the ring together, and they understood that they want to see us battle and use our knowledge and prowess in the ring, and these two definitely did that. I thought the finish was a nice ode to Bret Hart, a nice classic finish. It protects Gunther because it was just Gunther making one mistake. Cody looks like a smart, savvy champion, which is exactly how he's supposed to look when you're the WWE champion. This was perfection. I can watch this match 1,000 times and never get tired of it, because this is two, in my opinion, of the best in the world. Two guys out of my top 3 alive right now that we're just going in there and showing you why they are those guys. So yeah, that's my top 10. You're obviously welcome to come in the comments and tell me I'm stupid if you like, but I don't think I'm wrong here. I think these were 10 of the best matches of the year. And if you have your own matches that you feel like should be in the top 10, please comment. I might be wrong. I was gonna put Randy Orton and Gunther, but I didn't. But if you guys would like to, please do.